Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today I am doing some zodiac readings, not for any specific reason. I was just feeling very cool to do a set of them, so this message finds you when it finds you. It's not for any specific time of year or anything. I'll introduce the decks as I go. Let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you again. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. I appreciate every single one of you. This is the Oracle of Portals deck, and the message out today is Land of Dreams. Now, reading your little blurb there just before I started filming, you are very idealistic. Okay, so who knows what's going on? Aquarius, right. Did I say this reading was for Aquarius? This reading's for Aquarius. The Land of Dreams. So what have you been dreaming about? Have you been having some vivid dreams? Are you trying to chase your dreams? You know, very freedom loving. So what is it that you want to achieve in life, Aquarius? Let's find out, shall we? This is excuse me, so I should have got a drink. This is the Moonology Oracle deck, and the message is a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so what have you been working on? What have you been dreaming of going on to next? Let's find out what this message is all about, shall we? Right, this is just a little wishcraft oracle, and we'll see what the message is that wants to come out of this one. Oh, we've got crystals. Shield of crystals. I am loved and protected. Okay, Aquarius. So whatever this is, you know, trust that you are supported and loved and protected, and it is the right path to take. So, I mean, maybe dream journaling here might be important for someone. And then we have got achievement, win the award, accolade or contract. That's come out a couple of times. So there's clearly something about the end of year vibe of, you know, maybe getting an award or something at a Christmas party or some sort of recognition. Or maybe you're dreaming of a new job, a new contract, or you know, and you know, earning money in a new way, shape or form. This is the Angel Hours Oracle deck, so it's like a clock, so it could be a number that you're seeing, or it could just be the message. Let's find out. 1221, embrace your personal power. 1221 represents new beginnings. After this climax, you're going to get the new beginning. Individuality, leadership, self-confidence and taking initiative. It encourages you to embrace your personal power and have faith in your abilities. It is a reminder to stay positive and focus on your goals, as you have the power to manifest your desires. It's something you've been dreaming of, Aquarius. There's something here that has maybe taken over, you know, like you really kind of, what's that quote from The Office, the American version of The Office? Isn't it like I've been thinking about this since lunch and I'm gonna like do it. I can't. It's really bad. I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I think I've just seen it on memes. But you know, there's this sense of like it's been mulling over in your mind. You've been going round and round and round. You know, you've been daydreaming, dreaming of it. Now's the time to take the first steps, because you have to do something after this climax. Okay, let's move on to the tarot. Now, on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords, so maybe there is a bit of a decision point coming. Ooh, you know, a moment where you need to make a decision. Are you going left? Are you going right? Are you going to close out a cycle before you start something new? The Eight of Swords just come flying over, so let's go with that. So this is the card of being sort of bound in your mind, you know, kind of you're not bound. It's just that kind of overthinking energy of can't see the wood for the trees. So you can just remove those blindfolds and think outside the box. You can easily remove those binds, Aquarius. There's nothing here actually holding you back except yourself. So embrace the power that you have and your personal power, and push yourself towards this dream, this achievement that you could very well be easily attainable. The Knight of Swords, so something here is moving quite quickly. It could be ideas, you know, neurons firing, and you know, having all these different thoughts and dreams and patterns. And you're gonna have to pop a comment down below and let me know what it is, Aquarius. But like, there's this real sense of let's get going, and I think that's gonna be a afterthought, so to speak, of this fiery climax. Something's going to come to an end quite but that's the energy you need to keep hold of. That's that freedom loving energy that you've got, that idealistic energy, and keep that momentum going into this new beginning, this dream that you've been working on. And there you go, there's your achievement. You get the Six of Wands. That is being really recognised for what it is you've done, for an achievement, for being, you know, being paraded through the streets. Maybe you do get a bit of an award ceremony or something. Who was it that also got that? I think that was Sagittarius. If you've got any Sagittarius in your chart, or you know anyone of Sagittarius, go and have a look at that reading, because that was extremely similar in that sense of this achievement, this award, this moment of recognition. So yeah, if your sun moon rising is Sagittarius, depending on what you're watching Aquarius for, go and have a look. Definitely worth it. We've got the Queen of Wands. Well, these just decided to fly out. I think there's three. There you go. There's embracing your personal power. She don't give no shits, okay? The Queen of Wands is confident, she's fiery, she's passionate, she goes after her purpose. And there's your recognition when you step into your personal power. The Hierophant, it could be a contract, okay? Could be some sort of stable thing coming in. It could be the key. There's a key here that unlocks this. Whatever this climax is, use that energy, because it unlocks the next steps, the next path that you are on. And then you've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so use your past hurts, triggers, traumas, you know, use them to empower you. Don't use them as a thing to hold you back. You need to push forward. You've been through it, okay, you can see it. Now you've got, see how the blindfold has moved, okay? Something comes in, something happens, something ends, which allows you to see the path forward, like, and it gives you that power, that kick up the arse, dare I say. And then, you know, once that blindfold is removed, you can see, like, you see, I mean, if you look at the way he's looking, he's like looking at someone or something, and like, that's what was causing the problems. That was what was holding me back. It doesn't have to be a person, like, who doesn't necessarily have your best interests at heart, but it's the way that you were responding to them that was the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, they weren't necessarily holding you back on purpose, but you were allowing them to be a certain way with you. And there's the cycle closing, okay? The world is about cycles ending, things coming to fruition, cycles closing out so that something new can be born from that. Maybe you have the world at your feet. Maybe you'll be going travelling with this, potentially. What are you dreaming of? That's the thing. This is going to be extremely personal to you, Aquarius, because you know what your dreams are. You know where you want your achievements to guide you in life. You've got the Strength card. You've got this infinite amount of strength. You are loved and protected, so you know, take some confidence and strength in that as well. Again, confidence. So you've got a lot of confidence here. Like this, whatever this is that you've been thinking about and dreaming about and kind of in the background been working on, it's you've got a lot of confidence in it. You know, it's going to be fine. This infinite amount of confidence that it's going to work out for you, and it will. Just be careful with like I said, use that power, this cycle ending, to move forward, not to pull yourself back. I hope that kind of hits home with someone. You know, use this energy to look forward, not back. The Page of Wands, so you could be getting out of your comfort zone, you could be moving. I said that with the World card, and that is a card of moving. But the Page of Wands is about, you know, about paying attention to the details, okay? It is also the card of inspiration about ideas and things that something's holding you back, because it can be a little bit about fear holding you back as well. And I think this fiery climax, I'm going to keep saying it, is what pushes you forward. Something kind of comes to light, you see something or someone, and then you can really follow your dreams. And that's kind of a little bit of this Capricorn reading I've just done as well. So I wonder, Capricorn, take that as it resonates if you want to go and have a look at Capricorn reading, because there was that sort of sense of something sparking something. The Seven of Pentacles, is the juice worth the squeeze? You'll look at these pentacles and you're like, is it worth carrying on with this? There's clearly something that's not worth carrying on with. It could be a relationship, it could be a career path, it could be a hobby, I don't know. This is something you're dreaming of, something you're working on. And I just want to point out, you've got the World on your card there, Aquarius, and we got the World there. Yeah, you're going to have to make some tough choices. Which paths do you want to keep going down? Which paths do you want to, what weeds do you want to pull out? We're going to have to pull out some weeds, I think, here, Aquarius. And then we've got Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is something is brewing. Something is brewing. Something's going to come to an end in a bit of a spectacular way. And I've just looked at the bottom of the deck, and I am going to take the bottom of the deck because it's quite an interesting card to receive right at the end. There's this sense of brewing, of pouring energies, pulling out seedlings that are no longer worth it. They're just not going anywhere, they're not growing. There's this element of just giving up and knowing what to pour your energy into and what to let go of. You've got this crown rising, there's your recognition coming, it's on its way. This path is being illuminated to you and for you. You just got to choose what's worth it and what's not, pretty much. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got, ta-da, the Fool. Okay, taking that leap of faith. What comes after this climax is this new beginning, this new something you're going to be recognised for. You're going to get some sort of achievement award out of this, but you just need to embrace your personal power and realise who the fuck you are, Aquarius. Remember who you are. See things for what they are. People for who they are. Close out these cycles. You're fine. But use it to propel you forward. Don't allow anything to pull you back. Right, we're going to take a couple of Healing Spirits Oracle just to close out the reading and see if there's any other messages that want to come through. And we're going to take those two. We'll take these two. I want to take two. There's two. Universal love is true love, so love all. Yeah, again, like I say, don't create karma. You're trying to get rid of karma in these lifetimes that we're going through. So move on with love, but move on. Don't allow it to pull you back. Don't allow it to create worse things than what it already has. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Yes, look, you embrace your personal power. Whatever this is, when this happens, use it. Use that fiery energy, use that passion, use that nervousness, like actors do when they get on stage. They say, or performers, when they get on stage, they say, I'm really nervous, but I use it to my advantage. I turn it into energy that I can use on stage. So I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching, Aquarius. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.